Hey my side-eyes, it's me Tyler and I'm back for another video. I have not done a sit down video in a while and I'm so happy to be sitting down and talking to you guys. Ooh, I feel like my lips crusty. Hold on y'all. I am glad to be, ooh, this is real extra. I just wanted some little chap. This all I could find. Now I look clownish. But anyway, okay, I don't even care no more. I have not done a sit down video with y'all in a while and I am about to start doing more of that. I'm gonna start sitting down talking to you guys more, letting y'all know more about me, and hopefully through engagement in my comments I will learn more about you guys and we can just be a big happy family or whatever the case may be. The videos, they're gonna range from me reviewing things, me talking about topics, me sharing stuff about, like, I'm not even gonna say beauty tips because I don't really have no tips, but I will share things that I've been trying or something like that. I don't even, I want to get more into like trying different beauty stuff and all of that and techniques. So as I'm dibbing and dabbing and trying and, you know, trying little stuff out, I will let y'all know about that. All in all, I'm just saying I'm going to be sitting down and, you know, having one-on-one time with y'all more and discussing things. Today's video is going to be about 10 things that I picked up, or not even picked up, 10 things that I noticed or learned, or 10 things that was apparent to me when I travel overseas. If you did not know, your girl is a well-traveled queen, okay? Well, I ain't gonna say I'm well-traveled, but I have been to, you know, a few different countries around the world. Shout out to my mom, because most of the traveling that I have done is when I was younger, because my mom was in the army, so we travel a lot. And I'm just gonna go through, I think this is 10 things, hopefully it's 10. The things that really stuck out to me during my little travels, anytime I've been out of the United States. So the first thing would be, when I lived in Belgium, we stayed on a base called Shape. And that base had all different, ooh, I'm slouching y'all. I'm not used to sitting prim and proper.
Yeah. Do it look like I'm left out bad and bullshit?
What'd you say?
Do it look like I'm left out bad and bullshit?
Yeah.
I ain't left out bad and bullshit. You think I'm left out bad and bullshit?
I went to school on the base, and that base, I think they call it NATO. It was a NATO base, so it was people from all around the world that went to my school. Shape International, blah, 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 something like that. That's the school I went to. One of the things that I noticed was everybody except for the American kids pretty much did not change clothes every single day. Like, they wore the same clothes pretty much all week. They might change their shirt or, you know, change a pair of pants maybe, but for the majority of the time, like, the kids from Europe, the kids from Spain, all over the world, they pretty much wore the same clothes. And I found that so interesting, because when I first moved to Belgium and I saw that, I was going to school and I saw that, I don't know, I was like, I was kind of appalled, because, you know, mostly American, we pretty much wash our clothes and change the whole outfit out every day, unless, you know, you might not wash a pair of jeans if they not too dirty or whatever. If you don't smell them, or if they not dirty, you might wear a pair of jeans once or twice before you wash them. But majority, you know, standard customs and practices in the United States, we pretty much change our outfit every day. So I thought that was pretty interesting. The next thing that I noticed is how the kids were a lot more independent. When I got to 6th grade in Belgium, the kids, they were going off to lunch by themselves. The older teenagers, maybe 16, 17, they were like in the hallways kissing and stuff. And nobody really stopped them. It was like they had, what is it, like maybe a higher threshold or something? Like, I don't know what you call it, but it seemed like they were of age earlier because they got to do certain things that from when I was at home, we wasn't able to do. Like, even in the United States here, most of the time in high school, you're not allowed to go off of campus. And these kids overseas, they was in middle school going off campus. And I just thought that was pretty interesting. So the next thing I noticed this when, of course, when I lived in Belgium overseas. And then we traveled to different places also, like Luxembourg, Germany. We went to France. And I think those are the only places I ever been in Europe. But all of the places that I've been, the portion sizes are so much smaller as far as food. If you go to McDonald's or something and you want a medium, the medium be like this big. And you know, in America, that's a kid size. Like, the drinks be smaller. Everything is like little and petite. I don't know how they get full because I'm like, dang, I need about 4 of them guys. So the next thing that I noticed, this one be from when I traveled to Japan. My little brother used to live in Japan with his dad, and me and my mom traveled to see him one time, and we had such a good time. But one thing that I noticed there, I thought that it was like TV or a myth that the Japanese girls, they kind of have that little schoolgirl look to them, and it's a whole bunch of them with like the bob and the Sailor Moon looking type fucking outfit on. But that is real. Like, when I went and we kind of went downtown, I think it may have been a school close or a mall or something like that, but it was so many little Japanese girls, and they had like the Hello Kitty stuff. They had like the little cute little outfits. But also, when you weren't in the city, you really didn't see a lot of that. But I remember I saw like droves of them when we went to like the busiest areas, and I thought that was pretty cool because I thought it was like, you know how some people, they over exaggerate somebody's culture to put it on TV, or they over exaggerate certain people's culture and display it to other cultures, and we thinking that they like super one way and they not really like that. But I don't know, some of them is really like Hello Kitty, Sailor Moonish type people in Japan. Definitely, I saw it with my own 2 eyes. So the next thing I noticed is, I noticed this when I traveled to Jamaica with my sister. We went for a family event. One of our family members was having a wedding. One thing that I noticed there was all food from overseas is not created equal. And what I mean by that is, when you go to somewhere in the United States, you're gonna think that, oh well, this is authentic such and such, this is authentic Jamaican food, but you're gonna always in the back of your mind think that the food that's actually there in the place is better. When I went to Jamaica, I realized that that was a lie. That if y'all like true tie-dyes and y'all watched all of my vlogs, y'all seen my favorite Jamaican restaurant, and y'all know I used to work there or whatever the case may be, and the person who owns it, she's a real Jamaican, from straight off the island from Jamaica. But I don't know, in the back of my mind, I always thought that when I went to Jamaica, the food would be, I wouldn't even say I would think that the food would be better than hers. I would think that it would at least be of the same caliber, because I feel like that's what they eat often. But when I went to a restaurant, and it did not compare by leaps and bounds. Okay, it did not compare. It just could not compare. It could not compare to her food. And I know that, I don't know, she is from Jamaica, but I don't know, something in me felt like at least it would be fresher. I don't know. I thought it would be more Jamaican-y or whatever the case may be, but it wasn't. No, so all exotic food or whatever is not created equal, especially if somebody's from there and they actually cooking it here in the United States. It might damn well be better. It might be better. That's one thing I did learn by traveling to Jamaica. So another thing that I noticed, and this was from me traveling to Afghanistan, that we have not, well, some people have, but I feel like as Americans in general, we have no idea exactly what poverty is. Like, being in Afghanistan, I have never seen that level of people like not having anything, because here in America, even if you homeless, you can go to a shelter and get food. Possibly you can go to a church and get food. You probably can be, you probably can be at the right place in the right time. Somebody will give you some money. It's homeless shelters here, like different government assistance and avenues. In Afghanistan, they don't have government assistance. They don't have people to come clean up the street, like trash man and stuff like that. So it's trash everywhere. They don't have a shelter or nothing that people can go, not that I know of, not like they have in the United States, in like a cardboard box way up on top of a mountain. Like, you drive past and you like, that little bitty house up there, it can't be no food for where are they getting food from? Where are they getting clothing from? Where are they getting money to survive? Like, it's just, I don't know. You will definitely see somebody laying on a cardboard box in Afghanistan, and it's crazy. You see extreme poverty, like children and all, and it make you glad through all the stuff that you get put through being an American and being in the United States. It definitely makes you think about how privileged you are to be an American, and how glad I am to be here instead of being somewhere where I can't really find any type of way out or any type of relief. Like, really will have to get it off the land. I don't know if I survive. Whew. Okay, so while we on Afghanistan, I am going to mention another thing that I noticed by being deployed in Afghanistan. So, all around the world, we have always been fighting for our rights, and it's a difference between men and women, and we have inequality and all of that here, but it's 10,000 times worse in certain countries like Afghanistan. Like, in America, like, the misogyny and all of that is very subtle for the most part. A lot of times it is blatant, but not as blatant as it is in a country like Afghanistan. Like, a man could look at you and literally will not speak to you. Like, he can be the dirtiest, lowest, like, person on the side of the road, no money, no shoes on his feet, but if you are a woman and he is a man, they will not speak to you. Like, you are beneath them. I don't care if I ain't got, that's how they feel. I don't care if I ain't got nothing, I am still better than a woman. And that shit is crazy to me. It's like, wow, like, wow, poor Peter, you don't even want to say anything to me? That's crazy. So another thing I noticed was from when me and my family went to visit Paris in France, and we went to see the Mona Lisa. One thing that I noticed about the Mona Lisa is, y'all, it is tiny. And when I say it's small, like, it gotta be like this big. This is how big the Mona Lisa is. And as I've seen this painting around everywhere, in books all around the world, and pictures on TV everywhere, you would never think that that picture is that small. But y'all, I was sitting up there squinting like, that shit is small as hell. I mean, it's cute or whatever. Very classic, iconic, but it's small. My mama was crying. I was like, and then we were surrounded by a whole bunch of little Asian tourists. So I'm looking at them. They taking all these little pictures. It was a really cool experience to be able to say that I have seen the Mona Lisa. But sis was small. She's a teeny bopper. Okay, so another thing I noticed by living in Europe is American fashion is way behind, like light years behind. It was stuff that we was wearing when I lived overseas that people did not start wearing till years later when I got back in the States. Like them big ass pants, gauchos, we had been start wearing. And these little book bags that we used to always have on. I'm gonna have to put a picture in here because I can't remember the name, but they like just now getting popular, like in the United States. Just all different type of little fashion trends that I picked up and that I didn't pick up, but I still see it being repeated over here like years later. So yes, American fashion is behind. And last but not least, the last thing that I noticed through all of my travels around the world and everywhere that I have been, one thing that I did notice is that black is beautiful everywhere. All the different melanin tones that I've seen in Europe, in the Middle East, overseas. Well, I didn't really see that many black people in Japan other than the Americans that was there, but yeah, black is beautiful everywhere. Jamaica, all the little different places that I have been, this skin is popping everywhere. Okay, and if you like my videos where I'm sitting down and talking to you guys, y'all let me know. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see y'all later.